thank you for coming to my session, and I'm very honored to be here in Hanoi. So I'd like to present the GUISE, the General and Universal Image Data Evaluation System, a kind of emotional assessment platform we developed. Okay. Before starting my talk, let me introduce myself briefly. I'm a Jun IIO from Chuo University, Japan. I'm a professor, and also I'm a board member of OSS Association Japan. And before I work for Chuo University, I used to work for Mitsubishi Research Institute. And my major is studies on the interaction between human and computers, human-machine interface. Let me start introduction of our system GUISE. As you know, digital not only digital but also analog images can strong power to convey information. Those visuals, photographs, and drawing, painting, and so on, enhance daily encounters, convey information, and elicit emotions. Therefore, recognize the impact of specific image is very important, and disgusting them from the other image is valuable activities for various applications like marketing investigation, product design, and of course academic research we conducted. But the evaluation of the creative expression is a little bit complicated challenge. So therefore we decided to create such a kind of emotional assessment platform. This is the background of our research. We inspired by outstanding emotional research assessment of emojis conducted by Kutsuzawa and their colleagues, 2022. They conducted some researches of emojis. As you can see, these emojis are analyzed by two axes. Like x-axis is valence and the y-axis is arousal. Valence means the likelihood. Valence indicates what emojis you like, or if you don't like these emojis, you score the low valence. And if you like these, if you feel these emojis happy, you mentioned those emojis have high valence. On the other hand, arousal is kind of metrics of feeling, or the strongness of the impact. That means the high arousal emojis, strong impact gives the strong impact, and low arousal emojis are less power to convey some information. So inspired by their studies, we implemented a prototype of understanding user response to movie posters like this. That system shows 6 movie posters from a set of 100 movie posters, and the participant to survey participants can evaluate their impression by two metrics using these sliders here. This is one of the result of our previous research. You can see high arousal and low, high valence and low arousal. You cannot see any movie posters. The valence and arousal on the movie posters have several weak correlations, but as mentioned previously, it's very interesting thing. We found that there are no posters who give low arousal score and high valence score. That is very impressive result of our previous research. Based on those findings, we enlarged the system titled GUIDES. GUIDES stands for General and Universal Image Evaluation System to accommodate image by incorporating administrative features tailored for those experiments. That means we can create some other experiment rather than movie posters. This session provides a simple overview of the system and emphasizing its capabilities, and I'd like to introduce some planned experimental use case. This is overview of the system. When the participants access the GUIDE server, some list appears like this. This project list have an example project, another sample project, and distinction between blah, blah, blah. So if you are a registered user, you can create your own project like this, but participants of survey, we don't require to log in. That means research is open to public. As I mentioned, the system requires user account to create your own research project, but access to the evaluation page doesn't require the login process. That means they are open to public. The evaluation process consists of these 4 steps. The first step is showing informed consent information, and then the system provides introduction to the survey, and the main part is the evaluation process. After that, the results are coming up to the resulting page. Here is the screenshot of providing consent information description like here. Of course, you can, if you are a registered user, you can freely design this message, and of course, also the response message can configure as you like. If the participant of survey check this checkbox, the start button appears, and clicking this start button to proceed, by clicking this start button can proceed the survey to the next page. This is the second page. Second page shows the introduction to the assessment. Also, the start evaluation button, clicking this button proceed the assessment to the evaluation page. Evaluation page is like this. just like the assessment of movie posters, 6 images already, previous 6 images appears accompanied with two sliders like this. The survey participants can evaluate the impression of each image. Of course, the evaluation scale can be configured by survey owners. These scales ranging from minus 1.0 to plus 1.0. Minus 1.0, it means the negative value, and 1.0 is positive values. After clicking submit button, upon submitting the evaluation, the resulting page appears like this. Resulting page has a scatter plot like this. Blue icons. Blue icons implies your choice. That means if you score this on this image as I cannot find this. So if you score this image, score here, your choice is coming here, and this image for your choice here, and this image here, and so on. On the other hand, red icons are average of the other user's choice. So you can compare your result and the other's choice. This is the results are compared in a scatter plot. Next, I'd like to talk about the administrative functions. As I mentioned, Guide is a versatile platform for emotionally assessing user responses to image. Registered user can create their own experiment. We have some configurable elements like this. Main configurable element is also, of course, target image, and descriptions is also configured as your own, as you like, including informed consent message. Of course, the informed consent message can be configured, and in addition, two-dimensional metrics like valence and arousal, you can configure some other metrics, likeliness or something like that. After user in order to create your own experiment, the system requires you to register your account. After user registration, the portal page appears, and the project includes a title, description, and description of the information consent, and two measurement titles. In addition, the project encompasses a collection of resources, but the system doesn't host the resource their own data. That means you have to put some image themselves. The other put on. You should such a resource put on the other platform, this system can only host the URLs. This is a project portal. This screenshot shows just after I logged in with my own account. User Jun EO's my page like here, and there you can see there are 3 projects like this. Of course, you can create a new project by clicking this button, and if you like, you can edit the project or discard it, or this icon means the launching the survey. If you click the edit icon, project editor comes up like this. So you can configure the name of the project like this, or description, consent information, message, and title of 2 measurement, arousal or valence. These words can be changed, can be modified. And image data is like this. You can see several URLs of the target images. Project editor, you can configure some projects by project editor. Project editor can provide description metrics and the list of image data. Project designer must prepare the image data to be investigated elsewhere, as I mentioned previously. In addition, I'd like to emphasize that putting an image URL is some burden task, because if you analyze more than 100 data, you have to put in the URLs one by one. This is a little bit complicated and burden task. So the system allows that the image URLs can be configured collectively using an Excel file. If you note the image URLs in the Excel file, you can put such files to the system. The system can configure such URLs at one time. Of course, this is an event of open source FOSS. So our guide system is provided as open source software, and the source code is hosted by GitHub. If you can use our system, clicking this here and download and configure it to your server. This system is using Ruby 3.2.2 and Rails 7.08 and Bandra 2.4.15 and SQLite database. For the front end, Bootstrap, jQuery, and jQuery UI are used in our system. Configuration, please consult with the importmap.rb in detail. Installation is very simple. You can easily implement the guide system on your server following these 3 steps, just 3 steps. Git clone from the GitHub and the Bandra update, and start the server with Rails server commands. Well, do I have to? Do I have time to demonstrate? 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. This is the assessment page. This is open to public, and this doesn't need logged in. So an example project, and I'd like to check OK to consent form and start assessment. So some description appears here, and I'd like to click Start Evaluation. So you can evaluate these 6 images. If you feel this image gives me high arousal and low valence, low arousal and low valence, high arousal and high valence, low arousal, blah blah blah, like this. Okay, and submit it. So the result comes up like this. Okay, this is a simple demonstration. Let's go back to the explanation. Okay, let me conclude my talk. This session introduced the system for the emotional evaluation system entitled GUIDES. GUIDES stands for General and Universal Image Data Evaluation System, and its origin is the research focusing of user response to movie posters. The novel system GUIDES allows registered user to create your own experimental project using an open evaluation processes comprising information content, introduction, evaluation, and the result page. The final issue is future work. We research team now planning to conduct several experiments like this. Sensitivity evaluation to distinguish between human-created image and machine-created image. Machine-generated image, that means, as you know, AI-generated image. For example, stable diffusion or something like that. So we have to figure out whether we can figure out such images or not. Or the other student is considering to evaluate fashion item for fashionability and likabilities, focusing on understanding preference across different age groups. These are a very interesting project. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention.